Hello everyone, welcome. Today, we are diving into integrating FreeRadius with Active Directory. This allows you to use your existing Active Directory users and groups to authenticate to your Wi-Fi or network devices. It simplifies user management and improves security. Let's get started. First, we need to install FreeRadius on your server. This often involves using your distribution's package manager. For example, on Debian or Ubuntu, you would use apt-get install FreeRadius. On CentOS or RHEL, you might use yum install FreeRadius. After installation, the real work begins, configuring FreeRadius. Next, we need to configure FreeRadius to communicate with Active Directory. This involves modifying the mods available /LDAP file. You'll need to provide the Active Directory server address, the base DN for searching users, and the credentials for a user that FreeRadius can use to query Active Directory. Make sure this user has sufficient permissions to read user and group information. Remember to enable the LDAP module by creating a symbolic link in the mods enabled directory using lns/mods available /LDAP mods enabled /LDAP. Now, let's configure the authentication section. Within the site's available /default file, we need to ensure that authentication requests are processed by the LDAP module. You typically want to place the LDAP module early in the authentication sequence. This ensures that FreeRadius attempts to authenticate against Active Directory first. Also, make sure to configure the inner tunnel section if you are using PAP or EAP-TLS. These methods often involve a second layer of authentication. The inner tunnel section will need similar LDAP configuration. Now, testing the configuration. Use the radtest command to simulate an authentication request. Radtest user password 127.0.0.11812 testing 123. Replace user password 127.0.0.11812 and testing 123 with your test user, their password, the FreeRadius server IP, port, and shared secret, respectively. Analyze the output to ensure the authentication is successful and that the LDAP module is being used. Troubleshoot any errors by checking the FreeRadius logs, usually located in /var/log/FreeRadius/. Permissions issues and incorrect LDAP configurations are common problems. Debugging might involve using tools like dump to inspect network traffic between FreeRadius and Active Directory. Once everything is working, integrate it with your network devices. Configure your Wi-Fi access points or VPN concentrators to use FreeRadius as their authentication server. Remember to point them to the correct IP address and shared secret. Properly configuring these devices is crucial for secure authentication. This setup provides centralized authentication, making user management much easier. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us create more content like this. Consider checking out the links in the description for more resources and related topics. Leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos.